We're back live, folks. Gary with Gustavo. Yana Salazar from Mexico in the green. On the left, Ava Kaiser from the USA on the right in red. Francisco Pacho Gomez is our professional ref. He's in the middle. And here we have the protocol.
Quique Esparza, coach from Mexico, is
Sacking photo, huh? Taking the photos, the pre-match photos.
the coach for this young lady from Chihuahua. Letting you know a little bit about the players. We'll see who serves first. But Yana is from the hotbed of racquetball, Chihuahua, Mexico, about 3.5 hours south of El Paso, Texas, where I reside. About 7 hours south of Albuquerque, where Gary resides. And we can't say enough about the players and coaches that are coming out of Chihuahua. Just more and more good players, young, and of course all the coaches, excellent older players in this sport. A lot of the South American athletes, Central American, are going to train to Chihuahua, as we know.
And live.
And live in Chihuahua. That's fantastic. We're excited about that. It's close to where we are, and that will allow for some better tournaments in our area, El Paso in the Southwest. Yana is 16. This is the 16 and under girls singles. She's only been playing 4 years. She already has a bronze medal in a World Junior Championship from last year and doubles gold from last year.
Impressive.
Very impressive, which was also held here in Guatemala City. As I said, her coach is Enrique Esparza from Chihuahua as well, and I've known Enrique since the early 90s when I moved down there. She's a junior in high school, and her mom is here supporting her. Rita is in the stands, and a shout out to all of her fans, friends, family that are watching her from Chihuahua on this live stream with this game about to start. Ava Kaiser, she's 17, Team USA. She is supported here by her mom, Rhonda, who has been here all week. I had a nice conversation with her now. She's a little nervous about this. Her father is back home, her father, Rick. Hi, Rick.
Hello, Rick.
Gary here just met your wife and your daughter, and we should be very proud of her. She's done a very nice job in presenting herself
Absolutely.
for the team.
And a shout out to, back in Minnesota, Jim Calvin, who's rooting on Ava.
As I said, Ava is 17. She started playing. Her dad put her in the court at 3 years of age. She just started playing around with the ball, and a couple years later picked up a racket. Actually started playing racquetball at the age of 7. She has 7 national titles in the United States, and she has 7 bronze medals in both singles and doubles in World Junior competition. So very seasoned at the young age of 17. From Lake Elmo, Minnesota, a suburb near Minneapolis, for those of you that are familiar with the Midwest, and of course a little bit colder up there than here right now. She's studying biology, and she looks to continue that path to medical school after she graduates from high school. She's also a very natural athlete. She plays volleyball, tennis, and other sports, but her preferred is racquetball, so that's fantastic to see. We will get our pictures here now from the social media director, the lady in red, Miss Alexis Iwasa from Canada. And here we go.
Quality racquetball player in and of
Take it away,
herself.
Gary.
Yes, thank you. So the 5-minute warm-up has been completed, entitled to each player at the same time on the court. This is the best of 5. It's a semifinal. Final will be tomorrow. Win by 2, rally scoring. Pacho Gomez from Colombia is our head official. Short ball. I believe Ava is coached right here by Sandy Rios. Ball live. Great start to this game. That's nice. Winner, fist pump. Kaiser 1-0.
I think Ava has to keep in mind here that she's playing a lefty. Distinct advantage for the Mexico player with the glass.
Along the glass, yes. She listened to you. She came down the right side. So if matches 1 and 2 of 10 here on our broadcast stream are any indication, we're in for a treat, Gustavo.
Nice get. Looked like it was down.
Let that ball go into the back. She could have taken it out of the air and had the entire passing lane. But a lot of players don't have that as part of the regimen. So she gives up a point.
We've only seen a few do that here in competition. Obviously the coaches have pointed that out to them.
Nice. 2-1.
As we all know, those of us that play racquetball, it's very easy to critique the game from outside the court.
That's what we're paid for, my friend.
And not enough.
Oh, come on. We'll work for food.
That's why we have a second job.
All right. High Z lob. Coming to her backhand. Good clear. Oh, nice. Folks, that backhand pass shot down the right side wall by Salazar took its second bounce at the vidrio. That's what we teach. Vidrio being in the back glass. Speaking of back glass, that ball cracked out at the junction of the back and side wall glass.
This came out unexpectedly and very hard to judge how that's going to come out in the corner.
So first lead, Gustavo, for Salazar. Oh, nice. Squash shot, side wall, front wall, side wall, kiss winner. Salazar is locating that drive Z deep into the corner. Pins Kaiser there, can't do much with it.
Very deep, very well served. (5-2).
Nice.
Change of side on that serve. Timeout, well called. Stop her right now.
We'll stay here. When we return to action, it'll be 6 Mexico, 2 USA. So that was a telltale serve for the young lady from Mexico. Now Ava's got to think, will she hit the Z to my backhand? Will she come across her body to my forehand, which is probably going to keep Ava situated in the middle a split second longer.
Right, that split second can make all the difference. As we know, you can't cheat or lean or anticipate if they're going to hit it in the other direction. So just because the glass is on this side doesn't mean she's going to be seeing the serves to her backhand all the time. And we saw that just now with what Yana just did for Mexico. Smart player.
To review, folks, this is the third of 10 broadcast matches today. The last, in a perfect world, will start at 4:30 Guatemala time, which is Central Time, Standard Time in the U.S. First match was won by Team Mexico, boys 10, Garcia. Second match was won by girls 12 player, Pia Creces from Ecuador.
It's a great serve. There's her chance. Nice get.
Nobody home, right side, passing angle, winner. So after the first couple of rallies, Salazar has taken over, Gustavo.
She had, that entire rally, she had Kaiser from the USA on the defensive until she finally put the ball down, irretrievable.
That's pretty.
Very strong left-handed player here from Mexico.
8-2, game one.
Great serve. Nice
No
get.
call.
Nice get. There was no appeal there.
Folks, whereas the last two matches we had two lines people, here we have the monitor. So the referee makes his or her call, in this case his call, Gomez, and with an appeal, the head ref will review the monitor to see if it needs to be reversed or not.
Alvaro Yanez from Chile assisting our head referee with the video assist tablet.
Meanwhile, game point number one for Yana, Chihuahua City.
That one's a little deeper, but skips it in.
So Team Mexico 11, Team USA 2. We'll see what adjustments Sandy Rios and her team make for Ava before we start the second game. And we'll be back in 2 minutes, folks. You're on the IRF Network.
Who passes the flag to William Bell from Birmingham. Give a big round of applause.
And we're back.
Back to Racquetball Central here in Guatemala City. Gustavo, this is the 33rd edition, and you were not here last year. So what are your impressions of Guatemala City since you had not been here before, as well as the venue?
Oh, everything has been great. The city, the people, and that goes for not just the group here at the venue, but at the hotel, the restaurants, which we've tried many, all very close distance to the hotel, which makes it either a walking adventure or a short drive or Uber. Just very, very service-oriented folks. Not everybody speaks English here, as you would expect. Most people, of course, the official language is Spanish, but a lot of them have a lot of influence. A lot of Americans have come down here, and a lot of course, the players speak English as well as their native Spanish.
Thank you. Great start. Gustavo and I said Rios and her coaching staff are going to have to make some adjustments after their player, Kaiser, took a 2-11 beating in game one. So she got the first point. That's a great serve. Okay. So either short or a foot fault. We're assuming short. Salazar has her racket up. She has 10 seconds after the score is called to be ready. Okay. Intermediate lob, right side. You mentioned be more aggressive. Oh, that's avoidable point. It's a great start for Ava in game 2, much to the joy of her mother, Rhonda, who's in the crowd, and Jim Calvin, her virtual coach, if you will, back in Minnesota. Change in tone here, Gustavo. Ball live. Nice shot.
Yeah, very nice.
Good footwork. Early racket prep. Hit off her back foot, but was balanced and ended the rally right corner. So, to repeat, it's rally scoring. Yana earns the serve and a point there, folks. Reverse.
Nicely done.
It's the first drive Z that Ava has cut off before the ball hit that third wall. Bottom line, point for Mexico, 2-2.
Strong player, smart player at a young age. Yana from Mexico. There was an unforced error. Break for her.
You and I mentioned one of the adjustments on Ava's part would be to poach a little bit left side, cross over and take that ball earlier, and she has thus far in game 2.
She's gaining a little confidence. You can see it in her demeanor. Ava Kaiser from Team USA.
That's a great shot. Ball live.
Nicely done.
Keeping the young lady from Mexico on the string. There's an appeal. So there will be a review. We're going to ask Yanez what the appeal is.
No?
What was the appeal, Kadim?
Nothing
Whatever
was
the
reviewed.
appeal was, the call stood. No appeal, I'm sorry. Okay, we assumed there was an appeal. There were an appeal, but not. So it's 3-2 in favor of Kaiser. Game 1, game 2. 3-2 in favor of Kaiser, serving. 4. Yeah, we'll check the scoreboard. 4-2.
Mistake on Ava's part. She had the whole court, the whole left side. She just had to hit that front wall.
So 3-4.
Yes.
3 serving 4. Thank you to our statistician, Kadim Carrasco. There's a right side again. Set up. Put away. Gomez calls the ball down. Coming in to serve Ava Kaiser, Minnesota, USA.
I'm certain a lot of the Minnesota racquetball folks are watching her. My regards to all of the players and family that are watching her from afar.
No surprise on that, Gustavo. With her length, she didn't even attempt to strike the ball. She could have used a side wall, front wall combo, but the ball went by her. 4-5. See how she poached? She needs to finish her swing.
She was there. That was the right move. We're all tied up at 5 now.
Another skip. We agree with the shot selection and her protocol, but 2 unforced errors in a row. 6-5, Salazar. Different footwork pattern from the young lady from Mexico that time. She did the slide drive. Nuances of the game, coaching, refereeing, broadcasting, spectating. It's a great package here on the world stage of racquetball in Guatemala City, Guadalajara. I just saw our friend Fernando, one of the Mexican coaches from Guadalajara, so faux pas on my part.
6-6, USA serving.
So Gustavo, you and I will go out on a limb here, I think, and say Ava must win this game.
Totally agree with you. She's got to regain that momentum to be able to stay strong in game 3. It'll be tough to come back from 2 games down, but still a ways to go. 7-6.
Give everybody that beautiful smile that she gave before the match. She could have let that ball go into the front wall. It cost her. Could have been a blast if she was a little bit, not a little bit, she was antsy to get to the ball. Consequently, she now calls a timeout. When she returns, she'll have a 2-point deficit. We'll be back on the IRF network.
Who passes the flag to William Bell.
Back live here, court 6. The show court here at the Domo Deportiva de Racquetball in Guatemala City, the capital. Gary Mazeroff, Gustavo Farel. Gustavo, what's going on here? Game 2, girls 16, singles, semi.
Ava started out quickly and doing what she needed to do was jump on that scoreboard, pressuring the Mexican player on her backhand side, and the Mexican player has responded now by showing her prowess and experience, also the advantageous forehand. We're getting an avoidable call there.
That's a gift. Had the young, in my opinion, had the young Mexican player not been there, Ava would have been hard pressed to even keep it in play.
That's right.
Oh my, what a great ceiling ball, fist pump. So Ava, who had a 3-2 lead, now 3 points down. It's game point number 1 for Yana from Chihuahua City.
It's natural to want to hit it to the backhand, what is typically the backhand side on the glass side, and that's, I think, what Ava has to change. She's quit trying to hit it to her forehand.
Ball down. Ava staves off game point number 1.
When Ava has been in front of Yana, she has successfully pinched the ball well and hit it down the sides when she has been in front of Yana.
Good point. Trying to use that glass as a weapon. Now she'll go back to her backhand with that high Z lob. Back wall setup.
Nicely done.
And animation from Ava, fist pump, and some words out of her mouth as well. So we'll stay here with the timeout. 2 game points saved by Ava. When we return, it'll be 9 serving 10. If she scores the next point, it'll go to 12.
That's what's exciting about rally scoring. Kept the players intense in each and every point rally, as well the fans attuned to what's going on. You can't wander off, and because you might miss something. You can actually win your game, your match, as a receiving player, and I think that's something that we need to see applied to all of racquetball.
Absolutely.
I also very well aware that for us to get into the Olympics in 2028, we have to go to that format for scoring that will allow us to potentially get in. And we want to thank Luc St. Onge for all the effort he's put in to getting us there. We're also following the Olympic format for the tournament. We have the gold, the blue, the red, the white divisions. And of course, we couldn't do this if we didn't have the parents here to support these kids, which are all playing. 198 kids here playing in this event.
Kaiser trying to tie up this game, game 2. As Gustavo and I said, she needs this. She needs it badly. If she gets a rally-ending shot, it'll go to 12. She had the chance and didn't put it away. So she is going to face in 2 minutes a 0-2 deficit in games. It's tough to overcome, especially against her opponent, the well-seasoned Yana Salazar from Chihuahua.
She had a chance.
Who won the match?
Croatia. And penalty kicks.
Wow. Well, they were
Brazil
a finalist
too.
They were a finalist 2 years
Who
ago.
passes the flag to William Bell from Birmingham. Give a big
We're back live here in Guatemala City. Gary Mazeroff, Gustavo Farel. Team USA, Ava Kaiser in the red. Team Mexico, Yana Salazar, who's turning serve in the green. Gustavo, game 3. Kaiser, big road to climb here. Big hill to climb. She's down 0-2.
Let's see if she stays with that serve to the right side. She's not going to do that. Maybe a Z. No, she goes right at her forehand. And perhaps that was the right thing to do. Just be aggressive with her serve. Get it over the short line, that's for sure. And she did.
And that'll open up the right side for her.
There you go. You said it.
She's got to wait on those. Oh, it's nice.
Yeah.
Snap backhand winner by Salazar.
She has a nice backhand. And, of course, forehand. It's what happened at the end of game 2. Similar. The ball coming way off the back wall near the front. And Kaiser not doing anything with it.
Forcing shot by the Mexican lady. explodes at Ava's feet. She strikes it into the floor. So Mexico 2, USA 1 in game 3. This is the semifinal for the girls 16. Final will be tomorrow.
Nice pinch shot, left side by Kaiser. The crowd, USA contingency, clapping loudly.
Let's see what she goes here. Drive Z left.
Still using the glass.
Ball up top. Wrap around. It was a nice clear by Ava. She took it overhead, pushed it into the right side wall to effect a round the wall ball, and the young Mexican lady skips it in. So empate, no? No, it's 2-3. 3-2. Now 4-2. Ava expands her lead to 2 points. Go ahead.
If I could comment here, the errors from the Mexican player have been coming when Mexico's taking the shots from the deep court, 35 feet and beyond. Kaiser needs to continue to drive that ball down the sides, making her to take those shots back there.
Jam, good
Great serve.
See ya. Reverse pinch. Use that squash mentality, backing her up into that right side wall, open up the left front court.
Smart play by Kaiser. Let's see what serve she uses now. She's been mixing them up.
So the adjustment after game 1 was return a serve, poaching a little bit left to cut that drive Z off. And it appears that Rios has informed her to open up more options on your drive serves. Again, it seems to be premature that she's stopping on those blasts. She has the athleticism to wait and prepare and do something better than what she just did.
Almost tapping the ball to the front wall. The Mexican player is behind the short line when Kaiser touches the ball.
Ball live. Not anymore. Fist pump. So will there be an appeal on 2 bounces by Ava? Let's see if the Salazar appeals.
I don't believe she can appeal that.
It's too late.
It's too late.
Timeout.
Yeah.
She's looking at her coach, not for an appeal, but a timeout.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a new rule, folks.
Let's stay on. You want to explain that, Gary?
2 appeals, 2 usable appeals are available to each player when we're using appeals, and the appeal system is here in the semis and the finals. For the Esprit, we use 2 human beings, thumbs up, down. Here we're using a monitor. So the official ref here, Gomez, looks at the monitor when there's an appeal to see if he made the right call or not. He can reverse himself. Only if the appeal is based on the previous shot by either player. So, for example, if Mexico appealed the last one, it could be her shot or the previous shot by Ava. It can't be a good serve or a false serve because that's earlier in the rally. And that's the change. As we said last match, like Tim Baghurst wanted to appeal one 3 years ago. Tim's our friend, we can say that.
And it's a rule that I think makes sense.
So here we are, Kaiser serving. Game 3, she has to win this to extend the match. 6-3. She lost the first 2 games. Let's see if Mexico told their young lady player to make an adjustment. Well, maybe to keep her arm up, take the 10 seconds, be more deliberate.
Not sure if this Z lob to the forehand has been effective for her. That time she got it higher.
It worked. Too much time to think for Kaiser. She got what she wanted, and she skipped it in. 4-6, game 3. Too loose on that drive serve right. Ball kicked out to Ava's forehand power zone, and she rolled it. So 4 points when forcing game number 4. Ball live. Not anymore. Five-7.
That ball came off funny off the back wall, and Kaiser was lucky to get it. And Jana quickly jumped on it.
She changed her position in the zone. Subtle movement to the left of center, and she gave her the drive Z, but too loose. Then she skipped it in. 8-5, game 3. Different.
Great serve.
So folks,
Caught her leaning.
instead of going with the drive Z, Kaiser moved more to the middle and drove one across her body, or behind her body.
That's the first
into
time.
the left corner. That's the first time she did that.
That's the first time that I see her get excited about her shot too. That was encouraging.
Okay. A break for Kaiser. Screen serve called. So once the screen is called, it neutralizes everything. Second serve. Oh my, unforced error. So a gift for Mexico. 6-9, game number 3.
That was the same shot she had earlier, and she skipped it in just the same. A lot of pressure on these girls.
Indeed.
We've seen the Mexican player make a lot of unforced errors as well with her backhand in this game.
High Z lob. There, I think she was concerned about an invasion, an encroachment, and she let up on her swing.
Yes, yeah, I think you're right. For those of you that are not aware of what the encroachment is, she cannot break into that plane, the hashed receiving line, before the ball crosses it if it's in the air.
Game point number 1 for Ava. Well put, Gustavo.
Once the ball bounces in that safety zone area, you can step in to take it. Tough call to make from behind where the referee is.
Fist pump, Jana. She got away with a mishit. That ball wallpapered the glass, or
we call that glass paper.
Glass papered.
And here with rally scoring, we're going to see the possibility of Kaiser winning the game, receiving the ball.
No.
Or not.
Jana holds off 2 game points by Team USA. When we return, as a receiver, Team USA will try to close it out. She'll have her 3rd opportunity for game point here in game number 3.
We'll be back.
Who passes the flag to William Bell.
Gustavo and Kadim. We're here, court 6, show court, 9-10, game 3. Mexico, if she wins this rally, will go to 12. You have to win by 2. Set up. Oh my. We will go to 12. 10-10. Mexico's down 5-9. She was down 7-10. Now it's 10-10. Pure pass left side, nobody home. So Mexico, Gustavo, first match point. Ava hopes not. If she wins this, it'll go to 13.
That was quite the timeout for Mexico.
Great serve. Yana Salazar, Mexico, over Ava Kaiser, USA, 3-0. Next matchup on the show court will be girls 18. We'll be back.
We can talk a little bit about this match just to finish it up, but Mexico team, the young lady from Mexico, Yana Salazar, started out very strong, and I think Ava didn't get into the game until end of the second game. The third game, Ava came out firing, came out serving, changed her serve up. And I think at the end, just the nerves of trying to close it out are what got to her. They both played very well. They're both very strong players. Nothing to be ashamed of. This is the best of the best. And there's going to be a winner and a loser. And what's important is that
effectively both players are losers. It's a medal round. And unfortunately for Ava, she will not advance to the final. Salazar just outplayed Ava, kept her composure when the pressure was on her. As you said, it was a great timeout in the third game when she was down, and she was able to inch back, and won the game 12-10.
We'll let Miss Alexis take it from here. We'll be back in 5